The program presents a great variety of works. One main thread going through all of the programs, of course, is the presence of George Enescu's music. I have to say that of all the festivals for which I was personally responsible, and also of all the festival programs that I know of in the past, this is the one with the most performances of George Enescu's music. Nearly all of his orchestral works and a lot of his chamber compositions will resound in this edition of the festival. Another thread which goes through the entire edition of this festival is Igor Stravinsky's music. 2021 marks 50 years since Igor Stravinsky's death, and we held it for indispensable to include as many Stravinsky's works as possible onto the program, including those which had never been aired in Romania before. Such works as The Flood or Les Noces, which will be performed with the participation of 4 Romanian pianists in collaboration with the percussionists from the Radio Symphony Orchestra Berlin and Russian and Romanian singers, will be performed in Romania for the first time ever. I'm also very proud of the fact that this festival presents a whole array of great European orchestras, both from Western, Central, and Eastern Europe. There are also several great British orchestras present in this festival. And I want to stress the fact that despite the recent political development called by Brexit, we still view British music and British musicians as a part of the pan-European culture. And we're hoping that at least culturally, the dialogue with British music will continue, and this festival should mark a new beginning, a new chapter in the relationships between Great Britain and Europe. Another very important feature of this festival is the unusually rich presence of the contemporary music. We have pursued this already for a long time. Music of the 21st century was always an important part of Enescu Festival programs, but this year it also involves some world-class performers, those which we have had in the festival before, but mainly with classical works. This year, such performers as Patricia Kopaczynska, Sir Simon Kinleyside, Sir Simon Rattle, or the wonderful cellist Raphael Wallfisch agreed to engage not only with the classical works or works of the 20th century, but with world premieres. So we will hear the contemporary music performed by the world best performers, which to me is a very, very important sign that the contemporary music becomes ever more palatable and potentially popular among the audiences, because of course the respect towards the performers is such that people will come into their concerts even if they're performing the music which the audience would not have known until then. One other important aspect of the festival is the presence of concert performances of operas, mostly operas which have not been performed in Romania before. This year it's Die Tote Stadt by Erich Wolfgang Korngold, The Dwarf, Der Zwerg by Alexander von Zemlinsky, Lulu by Alban Berg, and also an early piece by George Enescu, hitherto literally unknown in the world, an opera called Strigoi, The Ghosts. However, it will be necessary to check the situation from month to month, from week to week, and changes on the program will be inevitable. However, we are hoping that all of the events, as presented on our program, will be eventually available to you to watch and listen and enjoy, both as a live event in a concert and as a pay-per-view video on demand.